Being a single woman in LA can be awesome. The nightlife, the beach, the shopping, the fun. But somehow, all of that seems to change when you're middle-aged. My name is Fran, Argentina-born, single, and yep, middle-aged. My midlife crisis hit me hard, so I decided to fight back by embarking on a quest. Visiting all 50 states before I'm 50 and taking you along with me. Okay, world, here we go. Planes, trains, and automobiles, buckle up, because this is going to be one heck of a ride. Welcome to my 50 before 50. Warning, I have an accent. Sometimes it may be hard to understand what I'm saying. Occasional grammatical mistakes may be heard or read. Viewer discretion is advised. Final state of my over a month-long cross-country drive. Still a beautiful scenery, but why is the sunset on my right as opposed to on my left? Am I seeing that correctly? Oh, right! I'm coming from the north, not from California as usual. I guess I need some rest. But before that, the Beaver State was waiting for me. My first stop was none other than the city of Portland, known, among many other things, for its lit restaurant scene, which I dived into right away. Oh, how I had missed West Coast wines. But as mentioned, someone was really tired, so after enjoying my welcome drink at the hotel, it was time for bed. Good morning, y'all. It's a beautiful morning. It's a beautiful Sunday morning. Let's walk this town. But first things first. No, not brunch. Portland's motto, which humbly, and I don't want to take credit here, I think I'm contributing to by just being in town. Now let's kick it off with Powell City of Books. Located in the Pearl District and with 9 color-coded rooms and over 3,500 different sections, you can get lost inside this bookstore, which is a true staple of the city. If they don't have it here, I'm not sure you can find it. I'm glad that I got to check it out and that I did not get lost. Okay, let's class it up, people, because we're about to go visit a true mansion. Overlooking Portland's skyline sits Pittock Mansion, once a private home and now a historic museum and part of the National Register of Historic Places. This French Renaissance-style chateau is not only a feast for your eyes, but a trip down memory lane to the early 1900s, bringing back to life the Pittock family and their servants. This 36 rooms and 4-story mansion has been featured in several films and TV shows, and it's now owned by the city and open to the public. But not only is the interior majestic, the outside gardens, hovering 1,000 feet above sea level, offer some of the best views in town, crowned by Mount Hood's massive presence. After a quick stroll down the historic Mississippi Avenue with its collection of shops, bars, restaurants, and art venues, which included a delicious lunch stop over at the ever-so-packed Prost Marketplace, yes, it deserves a special mention, I set out to visit a park that is listed on the Guinness Book of World Records, Mill Ends Park. And why is this park on the Guinness Book of Records? Because it is the smallest one in the world. Yes, this is the smallest park in the world. It is literally and technically and legally a park by Portland Parks and Recreation, and it is the tiniest in the world. With just 452 square inches and only one tree, the park was conceived by Dick Fagan and has a fascinating little story that you can check in the comments. Don't miss it when in town, because small as it is not too hard to miss. This little park is located by the Willamette River in downtown's Waterfront, a beautiful area that was absolutely packed on this gorgeous Sunday in June. But I could not leave artsy Portland without visiting one of its most famous landmarks, the International Rose Test Garden. This award-winning garden, which is primarily a testing field for new varieties of roses, hence its name, has over 10,000 individual bushes and over 600 varieties to delight its many visitors. And the roses bloom from May to October. The Rose Garden is open all year round, throwing weddings, hosting plays and music concerts in its amphitheater, and offering some of the best views of the city that you can find. Nope, not a painting. My dinner restaurant, Ava Gene's, which, not surprisingly, offered great dishes and an even better selection of wines. Indeed, a great meal. So after dinner, and speaking of wines, I went for a final tasting, as the following day would be time to say goodbye to the city and go into nature. Another beautiful morning as I headed to the city of Bend. But one thing that I love about road trips is that you can take a detour whenever you want. So I took one, and boy did it pay off. Well, this is a vista. The Vista House was built in 1917 to provide travelers just like yours truly here a place to rest on their way down the Columbia River Gorge scenic area. It is pretty high up, hence its unique and breathtaking views. Not far from it, we find the Portland Women's Forum, another state scenic point view which frames the Vista House in it. Not too bad, right? Nature along the Columbia River Gorge is indeed astounding, so a few stops on my way to Bend were definitely a must. Intertwined with falls, cliffs, spires, ridges, and more, this canyon river extends 80 miles alongside the Pacific Northwest Cascade Mountain Range, which stretches all the way from Washington to California. And receiving over 2 million people each year, it's its top attraction, Multnomah Falls, which I also checked, if only briefly, as I didn't want to fall behind schedule. See what I did here? Anyway. After some more driving, I finally made it to Bend. Right on time to do nothing. Just enjoy the relaxing atmosphere of my lodging, absorb the nature around me, listen to its voice, and lay back, taking it all in. My office for the day. Not bad. Final day in Oregon. Well rested and kicking it off among nature. Plus, I might have saved the best for last. Welcome to the Smith Rock State Park. With the Crooked River at its base, this is believed to be the birthplace of modern American sport climbing, and each year attracts climbers from all over the world to try its over 2,000 climbing routes. Based on the faces of the people going up, this is not going to be easy. The park also has plenty of hiking and mountain bike trails open to everyone, and it is sure to blow your mind with its beauty. This is also a protected nesting area for golden eagles and falcons, which are not hard to spot. What a gorgeous place. Hard to beat, I'd say. Hard to beat, indeed. But we are certainly going to try. Inside the Deschutes National Forest sit the Tumalo Falls, another breathtaking sight that includes picnic areas, bike trails, and plenty of hikes for its visitors. With headquarters in Bend, this forest encompasses over 1.5 million acres of wilderness. So yes, Oregon is as green as I had pictured it. And speaking of Bend, what a better place to wrap this road trip than its beautiful downtown, with its iconic Tower Theater and its many shops, breweries, and restaurants. I chose 900 Wall for my farewell meal, a perfect ending to my longest round of traveling.